Join us for the following previews.
Hello. This is Adolf, and I have with me Classic Jake.
Howdy, folks.
And Jacob.
Hi, everybody.
And we're doing the fall /autumn preview for 2025. And it's kind of an interesting list of movies because we got some notable delays. And there's I don't know how to even put this. It seems to be very much concentrated in 3 weeks. It's kind of okay, you guys can spread it out a little bit, but whatever. Overall, before we get into it, what are you guys' thoughts on the fall before we get into it? I gave you all the schedule, all the releases. Jake, what's your thoughts overall?
What a complete fucking waste of time.
Jacob.
Yeah. That.
I'm going to save a hell of a lot of money, so I'm not going to have any problems making my car payment.
So, essentially, if we weren't doing a website, I think I might watch one movie for the rest of the year in theaters. But
most of the movies that I'm even interested in going to see are made by streaming companies that I subscribe to.
Yeah.
So I can see them. I've already paid to see them at home.
All right. So, yeah, it's weird fall because it seemed like it was going to be a really packed fall before, and then things got changed, and now it's not so packed. And now it's just kind of, yeah, I knew all these movies already. Nothing. There's some stuff that I didn't know about beforehand, and we'll talk about those movies. But overall, this is a pretty much what we knew a while ago. So, all right, let's get to it. So we're going to go back to doing a thing we haven't done in a while, where we're going to talk about, theoretically speaking, probability scales of 3D releases, because some of the movies we're going to talk about are not 100% confirmed 3D. Some of them are. So we're just going to have confirmed, high probability, medium, low, or not a 3D movie. And we'll discuss each one. And we're going to go through, we're recording this on September 7th, 2025 at approximately 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And obviously, release dates may change and other things may happen. But here are the releases for the fall. Now, going into September, we absolutely have no 3D releases confirmed for the rest of this month, which sucks.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah.
We only had one new 3D release in August, which was The Bad Guys 2, and then we got 2 re-releases. So, okay, well, it is what it is. So, a big goose egg on that end for us for September. I didn't even see anything in September that I'm interested in at all for movies either. I don't know about y'all.
I looked through the list. I don't even remember what was on it. Because, literally, the whole list, there was maybe Del Toro's Frankenstein and the new Knives Out, and that's about it.
Okay.
And I can say I've already paid to see those on streaming, so why would I give a theater money and chances are the presentation's going to suck? Right. Or I have to travel 100 miles round trip to see it.
Oh, okay. So, Knives Out 3 is just released, right? Wake Up, a Dead Man, Knives Out mystery is now, or it's on a international film festival and is scheduled to release in November. But in theaters and then December but that's a while from now. Right. Okay. I didn't even know about that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, and then Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to October because nothing in this month. Jacob, do you have anything this month that you saw that you're interested in or no? At all? Even 2D?
You have that one Paul Thomas Anderson movie coming out at the end of the month that seems kind of interesting, but not really.
What is that movie
It'll
called?
be on streaming in no time.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it has Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff in it.
Okay. Okay. One Battle After Another, I think it is.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay. As much as I do like Anderson, it kind of feels like his style, it kind of feels like it's repeated itself, you know?
I mean, it's not as egregious as Wes Anderson's, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I get them mixed up, which are very two different movie directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Wes Anderson is going through some. Because him and Bill Murray aren't working together anymore, so I think he's trying to find another muse.
So, Paul Anderson, he's done Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Anderson is the one that's done on the independent movies.
Well, they're both independent directors. Just one is more in Hollywood than the other.
Okay. Okay. So, the first noteworthy 3D release in the fall is a re-release. Yay! And is absolutely confirmed to be a 3D release. So, no doubts about this one, because we already seen this and reviewed it, which is Avatar, The Way of Water, the second Avatar James Cameron film. So this is getting a re-release on October 3rd, and it's just to have it out again before the third movie comes out in December. So you would think they'd just try to do that a little bit closer to that time, but nope, they're going to have this come out in October.
Well, they did that in 2022 with the first Avatar re-releasing.
Yeah, well, they should have did the first one again, and then next month, then the following month do too.
Sounds
Just
good.
saying.
I agree.
I mean,
So, I mean, Avatar movies are Avatar movies. You either like them or you don't.
yeah. Whether you like them or not, 3D is absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely agree with that. And he definitely leads the pack with implementing excellent 3D. So, yeah. I enjoy them. I don't think they're like the best movies ever. I don't know if I would think they deserve to be billion-dollar movies, but I actually do enjoy them for what they are. James Cameron makes a good spectacle, and so,
and he's an interesting filmmaker. He's been R&D of special effects in Hollywood for decades.
So, yeah, and there's definitely some great 3D moments in this movie, and we've talked about this movie a lot of times over the years. Are y'all interested in watching it again in theaters, or nah?
Nah.
It's only for a week anyway, so I'm not going to rush to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you have 3D gear at home, the disc is probably cheaper than 2 tickets.
True.
Heck, it might even be cheaper than 1 ticket.
Yeah. Now, I did watch this in 2 different versions of 3D. I watched it in the original, I think, IMAX, and then I watched it in high frame rate. And high frame rate was really interesting because it was jarring to the eye to begin with, but it actually really worked well for the visuals. And after I got used to it, it shouldn't take very long. Obviously it looked more like a video game than a film, but I mean, it's a really high-end video game, so it's fine to me.
Yeah.
But
I wish they would have quit trying to make high frame rate happen.
I get it, though. I get it.
Yeah.
They're trying anything that you can't watch at home to entice people into theaters.
Yeah.
Because there is some TVs that have high frame rate. It's just not every film has that option to play that on home in a higher frame rate, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think Blu-ray players have that option, but I might be wrong.
There is one movie I could think of that has a high frame rate at home, and that's the 4K Blu-ray of Gemini Man. And even then, it's only at 60 frames a second versus the 120 it was filmed in. So,
yeah,
that's it. That's all. It has to be Gemini Man.
Yeah, it's
I mentioned it. you're right, Jake. And that's, just a way that makes it different. If you haven't had a chance, it might be worth, okay, that's a little bit different. I'm kind of curious about rewatching it. Watching a high frame rate, it is going to be a different visual experience, and the 3D really works really well in high frame rate. That's benefit of 3D and higher frame rate. It makes it brighter as well. So it is weird looking. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but for the most part, for me, different people, different. Jacob doesn't like it, but I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Might be right for you, may not be right for some.
But it's up to you. You may watch it for like 10 minutes and be like, all right, I'm out of here. This is too weird. But you may just be fine, and I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me any.
Yeah. I mean, if I pay the money, I'm going to sit there and watch it. But yeah, it doesn't agree with me.
Let's go to the first new release of the fall for 2025, and I can't say I'm very excited for this. If anything, I'm a little bit pissed off because this movie is the third movie in the series, and I don't like either one of the movies in the series. So, yeah, whatever. I don't want a third because I don't like the first or the second one. And it's also coming out on my birthday. So it's like, damn it, I don't want to see this. And every time I've seen this trailer, not in 3D, which drives me crazy because I've seen a 3D movie and I haven't seen it in 3D. It's like, come on.
The 3D is really good in the trailer, so I'll be there for the movie. But I've not seen any of the other two Tron movies.
All right.
And they're both financially unsuccessful, so why is there a third movie?
So, you said it, Tron Ares, the third Tron movie from Disney. And, the second trailer has me a little bit more interested. Now, the one thing about Tron I will definitely defend in this regard is that it has a unique aesthetic. And the aesthetic looks cool and nice. I like that aesthetic. It's rad. Definitely rad. The movies, I consider both of them very boring. So I'm not, it's kind of hesitant to watch this third one. The trailers have got me a little bit more interested, but not a lot. Jacob, so you haven't seen any of the previous ones, but now you're interested in this, right?
Yeah, just because of the 3D.
All right. So, classic Jake, what's your opinions on the first two Tron movies?
I enjoyed the first Tron movie when I saw it in theaters when it came out. When I revisited it decades later on home video, there was I was kind of cringing in my seat, wondering exactly what I saw in this movie. The new one was like, oh my God. It visually was nice, but I agree with you, it was pretty damn boring. So I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'm figuring it's going to be a snooze fest. And I got better things to do than pay $20 to take a 2-hour nap.
Is Jeff Bridges going to be in the third one, though? Or is it just
I
Jared
have no
Leto?
idea. Is Bruce Boxleitner going to be in it?
No clue.
Yeah, exactly. And with our luck, it's probably going to be Jared Leto.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jared Leto's confirmed. Oh, yeah, he's in it. Jeff Bridges is.
And the second one was notorious for some of the bad CG, where they didn't get, like, some things to link up perfectly. Now, it was a 3D movie. I remember seeing it in theaters. I thought it was a very weak 3D movie. So I didn't like the movie, and I did not like the 3D aspect of that movie. So, yeah, it's hard to be excited for it.
I mean, didn't they do the thing where the stuff in the Tron world was 3D, but everything else was just flat?
I don't remember. It's been, I think, over 10 years. Maybe 15 now. I
just remember it was boring. And it was worse than that R.I.P. movie that Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds did.
Oh, yeah. Tron Legacy released in 2010. So a very early 3D release. Disney was leading the pack on that. So back in 2010, it was very rare to see any movie in 3D. So yeah.
That explains why I went to see it. Desperation.
So this
I just wonder why they keep making these Tron movies, because the first two were box office flops. Why are they making a third one?
I guess they think it's promotion for plans for some amusement park attractions, is my guess.
It's expensive promo.
Yeah.
It's like that quote from Mean Girls, Fletch.
Stop making fetch happen.
It's not gonna happen, man. It's not
Stop
gonna
making
happen.
Tron happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
That is so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
So yeah, it is what it is. Whatever. So the 3D, when you saw it, Jacob, you liked it.
Yes.
Okay. Jacob, have you seen Jake? Have you seen this in 3D? The trailers?
No.
See the movie Tron?
No.
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 No. No. No. Yes. I mean, no. No.
But you have
Listen
seen
out.
I have not seen any trailers for Tron Ares. Not a single one.
Wow, how did that happen? Because it should be like in front of every single Disney movie, especially the Marvel movies. I've seen them. Like,
Was not. They did not show it when I saw Fantastic Four.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was in front of Fantastic Four and in Thunderbolts and in Lilo and Stitch, all in 3D, and then a couple other movies in 2D. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
I saw those, and I didn't see the 3D. I didn't see. They didn't have Tron Ares trailer.
Damn.
And I watched this in with Fantastic Four in 4DX, and the 4DX was pretty damn amazing for the trailer. Like popcorn was flying out the seats and stuff. But it's like, wait, why do I get to have the 4DX part of this, but not the 3D part? Come on. So it is what it is. The movie is, for Jake purposes, the Tron motorcycles are now in real life, and they're going to be used as a weapon of the military. And just like in the previous things, those motorcycles make like a laser wall behind, and that laser wall can destroy anything that gets in the path. Is that essentially what the trailer is, Jacob, or do you have anything else to add? Did I miss anything?
I mean, that's what it seems like. I'm kind of wondering if we're actually going to go into the Tron world at all, or if it's just going to be trying to capture Tron people out in the real world.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's all. I haven't seen the second trailer. I've only seen that one, like the teaser. Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, Disney has already made, this is a good joke, has already made a movie about video game characters coming out into the real world, and that movie is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. I mean, you could also throw Free Guy in there for a little bit.
Yeah, that's another one. I'll give you that one. So
I wonder how long till Disney's desperate enough to have the Wreck-It Ralph Free Guy Tron crossover movie.
Right?
Shut your whore mouth.
I know. I hope nobody at Disney was listening.
They might as well go all the way and just have like the Captain and the Game Master thrown in there too.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, Tron. I guess Disney just really wants this to be a thing. They're gonna want to have cool visuals and have, I don't know what. I don't understand it. You're right. The other movies have not made a lot of money. They're not beloved by any means. They people either seen them or they haven't, and I don't know that many people. Maybe I'm just not there, but I don't know there's an audience there that if there's like, some movies have an audience even though it's not popular Or
Yeah, it has that cult following.
I don't see any cult following for this series, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Blade Runner, this ain't.
Yeah, and at the very least, Blade Runner is kind of interesting. I would fight a Blade Runner in saying that it's a little bit of a boring movie. I think it's well made. It's just kind of boring. But 49 was fantastic. I love Blade Runner 2049. I would defend the hell out of that one. But the original one, I thought, is kind of boring.
Oh, it's leisurely paced. It is not fast-paced action movie, which is why I think it bombed spectacularly when it was originally released.
All right. So let's keep going here to the next movie. Now, we're still in October here. So we've gone from another movie that's new to another re-release, which I'm actually excited for because not only do I like this movie, I have seen this one before. I have not seen it in 3D because it came out way before I got a chance to see it, and I only saw it at home. But they're remastering the 3D in this, and I love my Leica movies. I think they're excellent stop-motion animators. And Paranorman is one of my favorite Leica movies. So absolutely interested in this.
Oh, yeah.
So
and like Coraline's also coming out too in 3D yet again with it.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that part. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So Paranorman is going to be a limited release between October 25th and 28th.
Hope I get better seats this time than right front and at the front of the screen.
Yeah.
So, Paranorman is a very fun zombie kind of movie with stop motion action. I've never seen the 3D version, but
it's nice in 3D.
And now it's remastered.
I mean, people give me crap. I actually like it more than Coraline.
Oh, I mean, Coraline's a great movie. Paranorman is just really good.
It just spoke to me more. And of course, I also think part of it is because the ick factor on the author, to be honest.
I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, Paranorman I was not expecting it to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just in case you don't remember, basically, we've seen the story before. It's kind of a classic story where young kids wake the dead and they're trying to figure out how to stop this zombie stuff from going on. It's a trope, but it's a good trope, and it's a fun trope, and it's well done in this movie.
Kind of feels like Monster Squad a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of Goonies in a way.
I'm trying to find what you said about Coraline coming back this year. I don't see anything about that.
Yeah, I had seen like a little blurb on, I think it was the Real D 3D Instagram, but yeah, I'd seen it was coming out for like a short return again. Okay.
Well, I don't see it right now, but maybe that'll happen. But yeah, Paranorman is fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and absolutely interested in watching this in 3D and giving Leica more money because they've been struggling, and yeah.
I hope this continues a trend where they re-release their other movies in 3D each year. Like maybe we'll get the Box Trolls next year, and then Missing Link the following.
And hopefully, Missing Link will finally get a 3D home release.
That would be nice.
Yeah. All right. The next movie is a movie I don't know if it's going to get a 3D release or not. I saw it on the list. It's an animated movie. It's a movie called Pets on a Train. Have either one of you heard of this movie?
Never heard of it.
Ever. It sounds like a kiddified version of Snakes on a Plane.
And just going through like all of the movie releases coming out, and I was like, okay, what is that? It's like, oh, it's an animated movie. Okay. I actually watched the trailer for this movie, and yes, it is a raccoon decides to take a train captive and the other animals are trying to stop the raccoon. And it looks really bad.
It does look like shit.
It sounds like a Disney-fied version of Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3. Oh God.
The poster looks like Over the Hedge, but with the train.
Oh my God.
And the animation, actually watching this trailer is very basic. Like, to say this is a DVD straight to movie would be an insult, because a lot of DVD looks better than this. This is very generic ass looking.
Oh, this is sounding like it's in Rap City Kids and Food Fight territory.
So, yeah. I don't know if there's a 3D movie or not, because usually animated movies like this get a 3D release. And I checked. There's no official website. Whenever I try to Google it, it goes to Amtrak and asks if we could do that. It's not a joke.
It's also called Falcon Express, so it could be that too.
So it's from Viva?
Oh, this sounds truly wretched. It's somebody's tax write-off.
A write-off is a business expense used to reduce your taxable income.
Okay, well then why isn't it called a tax write-off?
It is!
Yeah, so the main character, the raccoon, is named Falcon. And that's why other versions of this are named Falcon's Train, because at that point they named it that way, but then they changed the name to be Pets on a Train, because they wanted to be topical and have, snakes on the plane. Have you thought about pets on a train? Because, snakes on a train is very topical right now. Which is obviously a joke, because Snakes on a Train came out in 2006, almost 20 years ago.
You're aging me. You're aging us.
Yeah, well, there's it could be topical because Air Force One does have a snake on the plane.
Yeah. So here's the thing: if this movie would have come out in 2007, it would have made sense. And the animation here would have made sense.
Yeah, and probably the tech bros that are financing this were still in diapers.
So, yeah, I don't know if this is a 3D movie or not. I'm going to say maybe a 40% chance, because this looks very cheap. So maybe they won't spend the money.
And we have this is going to be like Hotel Transylvania. We don't care.
Yeah.
I would probably rather watch Hotel Transylvania, because tis the season versus what do you do for Pets on a Train? Do you watch that? When do you watch that?
So this released in France and in July of this year. So this is originally a French movie, and the budget was $12 million, and the box office was $2 million when it released. So I guess they're like, hey, this is going to make money somewhere. It's got to re-release this in America. So, yeah.
Well, are there any reviews of when it played France? They might know whether it was 3D or not.
I'm looking on the Wikipedia page, but I don't see anything specific about 3D. But I'm including this because it's an animated kids movie, and typically, but not always, these movies get a 3D release. Not all the time. Remember that Sneakers movie that came out like a year ago or this year? That kind of
nowhere? Sneaks came out earlier in the spring, if I'm not mistaken.
And that did not get a 3D release, thank God.
Yeah, well, there was that World War I dog movie that didn't get a 3D release.
Yeah. So,
which disappointed my brother, because he wanted to go see it but didn't want to go alone, and I wouldn't go see it unless it was 3D.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is a 3D release or not. I'm going to assume no, but maybe there's a small chance that they would like, all right, let's put another $1 million on Convert this, and maybe we'll make our money back. Because, it's going to come out. This is scheduled to come out on the 17th, which means that, it's relatively speaking, there's not that many other movies coming out. it might get enough money to justify its release in theaters. This should be a direct to Netflix movie. I don't know why it's getting a theatrical release, but
No, this is straight to Tubi territory with this movie.
It's because everything got canceled, so theaters are desperately looking for content.
Mm.
And it's stuff like this. It's going to encourage people to stay home even more, because why spend money to see this garbage?
So yeah, the animation really looks bad. It really looks generic as hell, very basic. Like, they really did the most basic run of animation they could have done for the cheapest amount. And it's just, okay, sure. Whatever. I don't know if it's a 3D movie or not, but maybe. So I'll throw it in the mix.
I looked up several European posters, and there's like no 3D mention whatsoever, so it's probably just a cheap tax write-off.
Yeah.
So. All right, moving on to November. Another animated movie that I don't know if it's a 3D release or not, but it might be more interesting. Grand Prix of Europe. Have you all heard of this one?
No.
I just came across it on Fandango, and it looks slightly better than Pets on a Train, but not by much.
So I did see the trailer for this, and essentially it's an animated movie starring a mouse, and the mouse wants to be the Grand Prix, and it actually looks really pretty. So that's something it does have. It legitimately looks like a movie released in 2025. Instead of the previous movie that probably looked like it could have released in 2005. So this actually looks pretty, and actually would look good in 3D if they release it. Don't know if it's going to happen or not, but it actually looks pretty decent for what it is.
And I was hoping it was going to be a rip-off of Penelope Pet's Pit Stop. Oh, well.
This
pretty
is
decent voice cast.
Yeah, a Warner Brothers distributed movie. A German movie instead of a French movie.
So there might be a real crappy 3D disc come out in Germany.
Ooh, I'm in.
So Haley Atwell is on the voice acting list. That's one of them.
Gemma Arterton.
Yeah. So, of the two of these movies, this looks definitely much better than Trains. But it's interesting that there's two animated kids movies with animals and a moving platform of transportation of some sorts. Now, it's also interesting because there's also a lot of, it seems like really fast movies, like racing movies, are getting to become a thing, with the F1 movie from Apple being a big hit from earlier this year, and a couple years ago with Ford versus Ferrari being a big hit. So you can imagine, okay, let's make a kids version of that and have, talking animals. And, okay, I'm fine with that. So, in theory, this seems fine.
Yeah.
Well, you had mentioned about Tron 3 being like an advertisement for a theme park. Well, this movie is literally an advertisement for a theme park.
A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch.
According to IMDb.
Yeah.
And it is also in 3D, so at least in Europe, so maybe we'll get it.
Yeah, if not, Turbine will probably release it on disc.
Maybe.
It's to coincide with the 50th anniversary of the German theme park Europark. So, Yes, you're correct. So, of the two movies, this actually looked decent. Of the two. So, this actually was like, okay, I'm game.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe what percentage do you think this is a 3D movie? I don't know, maybe 55%, 50%?
Yeah, I would give it about a 40% chance it gets a US 3D release.
But it'll be extremely limited, probably in major cities only. So that's up to you, Adolf. You're closest to one.
We'll see, but it's you did say that there was a 3D version already existing of this, so it makes it easier.
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe Wonderland in Oregon will get it in 3D like they did. Sherlock. I think it was Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Gnomes. They got it like a month after it came out in 3D because none of and it was the only place that showed it in 3D. I did not go.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But, animated movies like this are typically the ones that we see in 3D. So, that's why I included it.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Next movie is confirmed to be a 3D release, which is surprising because this might be the only R-rated movie to have a 3D release in a while. Is this R-rated? I'm pretty sure it is, right?
Oh, yeah, with Predator, most likely.
So, Predator Badlands is coming to 3D theaters on November 7th, and it has been confirmed as a 3D release.
Ooh.
Which is shocking.
Yes.
Yeah, this is shocking.
The trailer looked good. I'm interested.
And hopefully it comes out locally to me because the Hidden Dragon sequel that was released in 3D didn't play near me in 3D.
So this looks good. It seems like just a kind of a standalone movie where you're just following the Predator on this world, and he's just learning to be a Predator, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't seen many of the Predator movies. I've only seen the original. So, but this actually looks good to me. What about y'all?
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Sounds
I still need to watch
intriguing.
the other ones.
I'm not getting my hopes up that it's going to be available to me in 3D, but I'm hoping.
Okay. So that's something that we're definitely somewhat more positive about. And it's surprising that we got a confirmation of the 3D, which I was very shocked when I got the email. It's like, oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to post this on the website and mention it because this is a big deal. This is the first Predator movie to be 3D, I think, right? Maybe?
Unless you count the original conversion in 2010. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the first new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm game. I'm definitely game for this. I mean, have y'all seen the other Predator movies before, or no?
I've seen Predator, and then I've seen Predators. I haven't seen Predator 2. I've seen the AVP movies as well.
Yeah.
So.
Predator 2 is a blast. Most hardcore fans hate it, but it is hilarious, and some of it's unintentional. Some of the humor is really dark. It's hilarious.
Okay, right now.
And Danny Glover in his "I'm too old for this shit" routine is hilarious. It's more of a Lethal Weapon movie than a Predator movie.
We don't have an MPAA rating currently, so it might be PG-13, it may be R. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a Predator movie, unless you count AVP 1, to ever be in PG-13.
I mean, if it has alien blood, MPAA is totally okay with alien gore because it's not human gore.
Right.
It's pink blood. Who cares if you have a horribly disgusting violent scene or aliens having sex? They're aliens. So there's just a little bit of leeway there where it may be PG-13, but we'll see. I'm game. I'm interested. In fact, I haven't seen the other ones. I'm interested. I think this looks good. The trailer, only one trailer, right? There's not like a new trailer for it.
No, not yet. I think it's just the one.
So, okay. Jake, have you seen the trailer for this or no?
Nope.
Oh, it's a shame.
I haven't seen many trailers.
Okay. All right. So the next movie, another I don't know about, but I'm gonna hope it is. Which sometimes we do these things. We have movies we hope to be in 3D. And definitely this is one of those movies where I hope it's 3D. I don't think it will be. It's a lower chance of this, but maybe. So this one is The Running Man. and coming out November 14th. And this looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Edgar Wright, and I like the original movie, even though it has next to nothing to do with the Stephen King story.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really intrigued to see, because Edgar online has said he's going closer to the original story.
I mean, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. Fun Arnold.
Uh-huh.
So,
yeah, and Richard Dawson is incredible in this movie as a game show host. It's one of his best performances in anything ever.
And
well, it's not a big stretch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Edgar Wright is wonderful. I really enjoy all his movies, basically. So,
yeah,
but he's never done a 3D movie, so that's probably a good precedent to say this won't be 3D either.
So, just in case you don't remember, he did Shaun of the Dead, he did Baby Driver, Hot Fuzz, World's End, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
So,
Last Night in Soho. I mean, the Sparks Brothers documentary. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I just saw the trailer for this today. It looks fun as hell.
It does.
Jake, you saw this trailer or no?
Nope.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
I am so. Hey, I did see the new Sparks video for Porcupine.
All right. Well, okay. So
that would look great in 3D, but it's not. They don't do their music videos in 3D.
So the fun thing about this is that it's supposed to be a dystopian world that the movie is taking place in, because a man can't pay his bills, and his son or child, I'm not sure if it's a son, but his child is very sick and he needs to pay the doctor bills. So he lives in America, so the only thing we could do is to have a reality TV show where people kill each other. It doesn't seem that far-fetched
on
anymore.
the nose.
Yeah,
no, that's just on the nose, man.
Yeah. Sounds like a documentary.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it's a far-fetched movie. It sounds like it's a reality TV show coming out tomorrow on Fox. Didn't the original movie come out, or wasn't it supposed to be the far future of 2019 or something?
In the year 2017, an innocent man accused of a crime has a choice: hard time or prime time.
Sensational. Perfect contestant. I want him.
He must pay or play the running man.
On your mark.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But The Running Man is a lot of fun. Both the original and this, so I'm game. I'm 100% game. I hope it is supposed it was set in 2019, which was at the time when it released, the original in 1987, the far future. Now it's the far past, because
it's distant past.
2019 feels like forever ago. Yes, technically speaking, it was only 6 years ago, but COVID years change everything. 6 years ago, Jesus. It really feels like it was 20, 30 years ago.
I know.
So, I hope it's a 3D release. I want this to be the 3D release. It will be badass in 3D, but I don't know for a fact.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
All right, so the next movie is confirmed to be a 3D release. All right, what score do you guys give this is it a 3D movie? Do you think low probability, mid, high? No.
I would say low to almost no probability of it.
I would say mid, simply because if it is 3D, it'll be a conversion, and I'm sure Edgar wouldn't have anything to do with it one way or another.
Yeah. But it definitely could make money as a 3D movie.
And chances are, if there's a 3D conversion, it's only going to be shown in China.
So we'll see. All right. This next movie is confirmed to be a 3D release. The trailer... Now, I actually really love the first movie, and I enjoy the play. Now, in the play, part 2 was far better than the first one, and I was surprised how much more I liked the first part of the movie than I did the first part of the play. But the second part of Wicked is coming out called Wicked for Good. And the trailer doesn't look that hot, but it is confirmed to be a 3D release.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be 3 hours long.
Ugh.
Which, I mean, that's what killed it for me. The first one is the damn movie was longer than the whole damn play, and it was only half the play.
Yep.
So this is scheduled to come out on November 21st. And something interesting that the play, I don't know how much you're going to deviate from it, had a lot more of things from the Wizard of Oz. So you had a lot more of Dorothy. Well, you don't really have Dorothy in the Wicked Part 1. But in this second Wicked part of the play, you'll have the whole cast of Wizard of Oz there. So it's going to be interesting to actually see that happen, because we actually have not seen that in a long time. I mean, while
yeah, well, we don't know if they're going to be in there or not. I mean, technically the characters are public domain.
Yeah.
But the most popular versions of them are not.
Well, based on Funko previews, like the Funko Pops, they're going to be in the movie because they already have like Wicked for Good stuff.
Yeah.
So they're a major part of the second part of the play, because how the play and the movies break up their story is exactly the same, in the sense that how Wicked in the play ends goes into intermission. It's how Wicked 1 movie goes to break. So it makes total sense. And I thought Wicked, the play, part 2, was much better than Wicked than the first part. So I'm excited, even though the trailer doesn't do anything for me. I'm excited because I love the first one so much. So this is confirmed to be a 3D release, and I imagine this is going to be a pretty big box office as well.
Yeah, it might even be a big Oscar contender too if it's good.
Yeah. Well, even if it's bad, it might be.
There you go.
All right. The next one is an animated movie from Disney, a sequel. And this movie is interesting because I was pleasantly surprised when the first one came out. I had no expectations. I went in the theater. I was actually, this is a damn good movie. And I feel like over the years, people have really come to enjoy and appreciate the first movie. So the second movie trailer is good, but it doesn't like pop in my mind. So I'm game for Zootopia 2, which is coming out on, what's the date? November 26th. So right around Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be good.
So this is what I was saying before.
Yeah, Zootopia is one of the better funny animals living as human movies.
Yeah. Well, I said before about why are they packing this, everything coming out in like 2 or 3 weeks. This is what I was talking about here, because this is coming out.
I wouldn't be surprised if things shuffle around because of other movies getting canceled.
I hope they do.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, because between countries boycotting U.S. products, U.S. because of the economy and other issues, Americans are staying home from theaters.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, this is like the worst list of movies I can remember. I mean, there's a few gems in here, but it's just overall boring.
So, yeah. So we saw 2 trailers. The first trailer was just kind of a fun teaser. The second trailer actually gave you some meat to the bones, and it was enjoyable. I'm game. Well, what do you guys think of the first Zootopia?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It feels like this took forever to get a sequel. It's like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
I don't
interested.
know if they wanted to make sure they got it right or whatever, but this is a highlight for me on this list of upcoming movies.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, if this is like really close to the 10-year anniversary of the movie. Because, yeah, it's just kind of weird. But, yeah, it's almost been 10 years. 2016, 2025. So, March.
So the original audience it was intended for has outgrown it. But hey, I'm still welcome it. I'm way too old to be the intended audience for this.
Yeah. And it seems like essentially the story that there's like a snake, and the snake they're trying to protect because they're cops. And, the thing about Zootopia that I really enjoyed was that it was a nice metaphor for like racism and bigotry. And it handled it very well. And it was a lot of fun. And the world was beautiful, and how the characters interacted was natural. So it was a fresh kind of thing. So I'm game. I'm definitely game for the second one.
Same.
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully it's better than Moana 2 from last year.
Yeah.
I still haven't come around to watching that. All right, let's get to December. And December we have 2, and both of them are coming out the same day. It's like, come on, give me a break. And unfairly, they're coming out on my wife's birthday, and I'm pretty sure my wife has no interest in either one of these movies. And it's coming out before Christmas, so even worse. But one of them is a major 3D release, and the other one, I'm kind of, oh god, another one of these movies. But I know a
Avatar,
lot of,
right?
I know. So Avatar: Fire and Ash is releasing on December 19th, and obviously that's 100% confirmed 3D. We watched the trailer in 3D, which it was a little bit disappointing because it wasn't like amazing. Jacob, you agree?
Yeah, this is one 3D trailer I have seen in 3D.
Okay, Jake, what are your thoughts on it? Because I was kind of underwhelmed.
It to me looked fine, but I can see why everybody's underwhelmed with it because the movies have been so amazing, and this trailer was just kind of there.
Yeah. So, Avatar is Avatar, and I'm sure the next trailer would probably look amazing in 3D, and it's probably might be the best 3D of this fall, but it didn't do anything to really give me any idea what's going on, because it's just a different kind of Avatar with different color skin. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
The fire looked cool.
Yeah. I think the color palette is really flattening the look of the 3D, so it may be disappointing, and it might affect the box office.
Yeah. All right, so the next movie here, I'm not looking forward to at all, but I say that with a huge but, because when I saw the trailer, I actually laughed a few times, which I feel bad about laughing, but it made me laugh. I can't deny that. The SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, again, released in December 19th, and another SpongeBob 3D CG animated movie, and it made me laugh. Seeing Patrick put the eye patch on his crotch was funny as hell. I was like, damn it, it made me laugh.
I thought it was going to be the brick part that was going to make you laugh.
That too.
Hey, I would go see it if I can, and not at a Regal.
Yeah, if Avatar sold out.
Yeah, because SpongeBob, even lesser SpongeBob, makes me laugh.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer for this one, Jake?
No.
Okay. Well.
No. But I want to.
So there's a part where they're getting different outfits, and Patrick puts on an eye patch and puts it on his crotch. And it made me...
That actually sounds awesome.
And there's a part where literally SpongeBob sheds bricks.
Oh, there's my lucky brick.
Yeah. Good impersonation there, Jacob.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, people were like, why did you release it the same day? Because of counter programming, that's why. If the avatars filled up, go to see SpongeBob. And the same people that want to see SpongeBob are not the same people that want to see Avatar. You take your kids to see SpongeBob. kids might be too scared or whatever, not interested in Avatar.
Too bored for a 3-hour 3D movie.
Yeah. I never got around to seeing the previous SpongeBob movie.
Me neither.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a 3D release, and it never really did here in the States, and I'm pissed about it still.
Yeah.
Turbine,
make it happen. Give me a 3D Blu-ray.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Of the SpongeBob movies I have reviewed, which I think was like one, the 3D was actually really damn good. It was excellent. I think it was Sponge Out of Water was the one I reviewed.
Yeah, the second one, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually looked fantastic. So I hated it because I hated to review it because it's not a good movie, but the 3D was excellent.
Oh, boo. I love that movie. And I love the 3D. It's such a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, I love it.
All right.
Yeah, Adolf, it's okay to be wrong.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine to be okay. Or fine to be.
Yeah, you just coined our new catchphrase, Jacob.
You're welcome.
All right, so that is that's all the 3D movies for sure. Now let's talk about some noteworthy 2D only movies and releases or so. So mention this, September we also got Primitive War, which is like a dinosaur movie set in Vietnam. Seems cool.
Never heard of it.
Jake?
Never heard of it, but that does sound interesting. I probably wouldn't get me into a theater, but I would watch it streaming.
A lot of noteworthy re-releases and a lot big anniversaries in this section here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 35th anniversary coming out. Obviously, for these movies, you may need to check your local listings. It may be on Fathom, it may be on Flashback Cinema. Just double check.
Yeah.
On the 10th of September, The Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is fantastic. I love that movie.
Yeah, but it's not worth going to the theater for anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen it on the big screen, and you can buy it for less than a single ticket, and heck, you can rent it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Breakfast Club on like DVD for like $3. So,
oh yeah,
it's cheap. Don't need a butt go in the theater for this, but unless you.
It's well worth seeing, but the way it's filmed, I don't think you would get anything out of, especially out of most theaters' screens. And it's not one of those movies that looks incredibly great on a super big screen either. I mean, it's fine on a TV. In fact, I think it works better in a more intimate setting than a movie theater.
Yeah. Toy Story on September 12th, which I was looking to see if this was a 3D re-release, and it's not, that I could see. It's the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. It should have been a 3D re-release as well, and this would have been a good opportunity to be, if Disney wanted just to have a cheap movie, they could have easily just said, hey, use a Toy Story 4 engine, original Toy Story, boom. And it would have definitely got people interested. They don't have to change a damn thing. Just had the visuals updated. I 100% think that would have made a lot of money, and way more money than they're probably going to make from this re-release. But I love the original Toy Story. It's a fantastic movie. I don't have any reason to see this in theaters at all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've double, triple dipped buying it on media. You can rent it cheap. You can see it streaming. Heck, it's probably one of the most bootleg Disney products. I mean, there's no reason to go see it in theaters. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a side note, the older I get, the more I like Sid.
Alright, next movie here is The Sound of Music, 60th anniversary. I only watched this movie once, and I thought it really was awesome, but it was a huge hit and a huge Academy Award-winning movie.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is worth seeing on the big screen once, and the biggest screen and the best sound system. Don't settle for some Cracker Jacks shithole mall theater with a tiny screen. Find some big old movie palace that they've got a kicking sound system. Otherwise, you might as well watch it at home on home rent it or whatever. And heck, I'm not even that big of a fan of this movie, but it does have merit.
Yeah, it definitely is a beloved movie for a reason. It really...
Mm-hmm. There's some great music in this.
Yeah. And the story is sadly very prescient.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that Christopher Plummer's in it helps.
Julie Andrews.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, alright, so next up is Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. A movie that's been taking forever to come out. I never seen the first one, but I heard it's great.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Spinal Tap is incredible. Especially if you worked in the... It's one of those things, if you know nothing about the music business, it's funny, it's awesome. If you worked in it in any capacity, it is probably the funniest thing you will ever see, because it is so on the nose and so right about so much bullshit that goes on with just what it takes to run a band, to tour, all that stuff. It's just so right on.
Cool. So you're definitely excited for the sequel.
Uh-huh.
All right. On the 14th and the 17th of September, Inception goes back to theaters. Flashback cinema. Inception's wonderful. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen it.
Oh my god.
Oh, Inception is one of those movies you need to see once on the big screen.
Absolutely agree to that. Nolan is some of the best Nolan in Inception.
Mm-hmm.
Nolan is definitely one of my favorite filmmakers of this century. He knows how to make well-made movies, and Inception is incredible.
Yeah, I can hardly wait for the Odyssey.
The 19th of September, Apollo 13. Great movie. Absolutely great. I think, again, really worth watching in theaters once. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Never seen it.
It is worth... Oh, you've got to see it. Even if you know the history, know everything, it's still... This is... Me and my brother, when we saw this, we were looking at each other in the theater and says, we know how this all ends. And it's still exciting. I'm still on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't believe it. I mean, we knew exactly how everything was going to play out, because we're history nerds and also into NASA. We knew how everything was going to go. I mean, this is Ron Howard's moment. Yeah. I mean, if there's any movie he's going to be remembered for, it's this one.
And Tom Hanks is excellent in this movie.
Excellent. Gary Sinise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a incredible movie.
I would love to see this in 3D.
Yeah.
But space movies, are generally speaking, look great in 3D. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So next movie on 20th, Howl's Moving Castle. I really enjoy this. It's a little bit slow. The animation is excellent. It is a Studio Ghibli anime, and it's a little bit slow. Not my favorite anime, but it's really well done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Studio Ghibli stuff is just so amazing and so beautiful. Not all of it is fast-paced.
Also, the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which apparently last month the Philosopher's Stone came out, very limited. Maybe this will be 3D because I don't know. But if it is come out in 3D where you live, absolutely watch it. I reviewed that back in February, and I loved the 3D aspect of the Philosopher's Stone. Which Sorcerer's Stone is the American version of it, but it is absolutely great 3D conversion. And the movie, I love the first Harry Potter movie. To hell with the person who wrote the movie, but the movies itself, I love the Harry Potter series.
Yeah, the movies are different enough from the books. I mean, if you don't like Rowling, it shouldn't interfere with your enjoyment of the movies.
Yeah. Next, 26th, 27th, and 28th of September. I'm going to try to release this podcast soon so people don't miss out. But the Spider-Man trilogy. So Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire is on the 26th. Spider-Man 2.1 is on the 27th. And Spider-Man 3 on the 28th. So I enjoy the Spider-Man trilogy, the original. I don't think 3 is as bad as people say. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's not as bad as people say. I enjoyed the trilogy. What about y'all?
Yeah. The editor's cut of Spider-Man 3 is better than the theatrical release, though, but it's still not the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love for that trilogy to be re-released in 3D. That would be great. I think it'd be beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're well worth seeing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're going to clean up the effects and stuff.
No.
Because I don't know how well they would hold up on the big screen. But if you haven't seen them, at least watch them at home. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, they're well worth seeing.
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire movies are all really worth seeing. And even if 3 is not as good as it should have been, I still think it's a really well-made movie.
Yeah.
If not for the memes.
Yeah.
All right, October 3rd, the Casper movie. Not bad. It's a good little movie. Not great, but it's good.
I was too old for it, and I'm definitely too old for it now.
I like Casper.
Yeah. Appreciate the
Ghostbusters. Well, Casper's basically Richie Rich after he dies, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 6th and 8th, The Devil's Rejects come out from Ron Zombie, and I really don't like that movie at all.
Yeah, Zombie's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
And his
if
movie
you like disgusting
too
shit.
ugly and mean-spirited for some people.
And he loves hillbillies in his movies.
Yeah. Yep. It just rubbed me the wrong way, 100%. I haven't rewatched it, but I did not like it when it came out originally. All right, on the October 12th and 13th, Dark Crystal.
Never seen it.
I don't remember if I saw it. I don't think I have, but I heard good.
It's fine. I mean, it's another puppet movie. I mean, it doesn't have anything like Bowie's Crotch that made the other puppet movie, which his name escapes me.
Labyrinth.
Well, yeah, Labyrinth, to get the fangirls in, but it's still a good enough movie.
All right. The end of the month, the 29th, 30th, and 31st, the Twilight Saga comes back. So Twilight on the 29th.
Ooh.
Thanks for the warning.
New Moon on the 30th. Eclipse on the 31st. Part Dawn on the November 1st. Part Dawn Part 2 on November 2nd. Twilight movies.
Yeah, I live in the Twilight, where a lot of near the area where these movies are set, and some of them were filmed. So they're starting to, when they have Halloween, like Halloween Town is slowly turning into a Twilight celebration.
Yeah, they're not good movies.
Yeah,
no,
never
trash.
seen it. Never seen any of them. I couldn't read. I tried to read one of the books and I couldn't get through it.
The first movie is extremely boring and bad CGI, bad acting, bad writing.
I just knew they weren't for me, and I just was like, why put myself through it?
Yeah, they're not good. All right,
and I didn't think they'd be the kind of bad I would like to wallow in and have fun with.
Yeah. November 5th, Rocky IV Ultimate Director's Cut 40th Anniversary. I don't remember watching Rocky IV. Y'all?
Oh
Rocky
God,
IV
Rocky
is good.
4 is incredible trash. It is. It and Jaws. To me, Jaws 3 and Rocky 4 would be like the perfect double feature of 80s cheese.
It makes you extremely patriotic when you watch it, and then afterwards it's like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah. Drago and of course, living in America.
Yeah. I thought Rocky 1 was kind of boring.
No, Rocky 1 is great. How dare you?
Yeah, it's a real movie. Burgess Meredith. I mean, Rocky 4 is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like Rocky 1 is First Blood, Rocky 4 is First Blood Part 2, it's just really patriotic garbage. But fun patriotic garbage.
Yeah.
December 5th, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm not interested at all in this. I hated the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So bad.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't great. But it was part of a phenomenon, and
it's no reason to not see it on streaming. There's no reason to go to the theater to see this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're doing a dual release or not, like they did the first time around.
The kids like it because it's cool games, and I never played the games, but still, you should be able to make your own movie that's not. Oh, well, if you got the references, you'd like it. Nope. You should make a own movie that is good for everybody.
Well, it took so long to get made that Willy's Wonderland beat him to the punch with Nick Cage.
Yeah.
And I said, if you're an adult, aren't into the games, watch Willy's Wonderland instead. It's awesome.
All right, so that's basically everything. There's some other little things, but I wanted to only get a good glance of everything that's coming out. Of the 3D movies that are confirmed, what are you most excited for?
Avatar 3 just for the 3D, but for the movies themselves, oh god, maybe Predator, because I love the Predator movies that I've seen.
Yeah. I don't have much hope, but I am hoping that I can see Predator Badlands in 3D.
Yeah. I guess I agree with that. I guess, all right, I'm most excited for Paranorman because I've never seen that in 3D.
Yeah,
I know that's a great movie.
Yeah.
But, I guess, yeah. What movie do you think is going to be the best 3D of the fall? Which I think all of us are going to agree with that one, right?
Yeah,
Avatar.
Water and Ash. Yeah, Avatar.
Call her a surprise if not.
Yeah. If it's not, we'll be stunned.
Yeah. What animated movie are you most interested in?
Zootopia 2.
Yeah, that's easy as hell to
and
pick
SpongeBob
that.
4.
No SpongeBob for me, but Zootopia
I
2
am.
for sure.
Well, you're outvoted, Ada.
I mean, yeah, fair.
I guess what movie are you dreading the most? Which I think all of us are dreading the stupid ass Pets on a Train.
Yeah, but like if it was in 3D, I would have been dreading Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. But I think it's not going to be in 3D. That wouldn't look awful.
Yeah, it looks so bad. It's like, really? This is a movie? This is not like... Yeah, I saw that trailer and I was like, it's not worth... in the noteworthy movie, that's not noteworthy. It's terrible. It looks like shit.
No.
I'm not interested at all.
Watch it be a huge hit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have like a $1 million budget and make back 50, and then, all right, it's a huge hit.
Watch it become watch it become a cultural phenomena.
Yeah.
And we have to put up with it referenced in culture for the next decade.
It's going to be like the next chicken jockey moment.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 2D movie, which one are you most interested in?
Oh, God.
I guess Running Man for me.
Because it looks visually interesting, and it's Edgar fucking Wright.
Right, yeah. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in the Knives Out, but I'm going to see that on Netflix. Del Toro's Frankenstein, I'm going to see that on Netflix.
Okay. Of all the 2D movies I mentioned, which one do you think would look the best in 3D?
The Running Man.
Yeah, Running Man. Okay. Del Toro's Frankenstein.
All right. I guess I'll throw in there the old re-releases as well. Howl's Moving Castle, Inception, Spider-Man Trilogy, Casper, Twilight Saga. You think any of those would look good in 3D?
Inception.
Yeah.
Inception and Casper. I think Casper looked great in 3D.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's gonna be it for the fall preview. There might be something that pops up, and you never know, because you can't imagine that maybe someone will be like, "Hey, it's kind of a light fall. Let's put something up. It's release something sooner, and then it changes the date or something." So dates may change by the time you listen to this. Who knows? But I hope things get cleared out, because it seems like everything is like toward the end of the year. You know, toward Thanksgiving, there's like a bunch of stuff crowded there, and of course, before Christmas. But it's like you can spread it out a little bit. You can push things ahead. It's okay. I think I personally would have liked Zootopia 2 to come out in September. I think it would have been easy as like a big hit in September, because there's not much else going on. I think that's a missed opportunity on Disney. It is what it is, but
I mean, September's a dead month typically.
Yeah.
Although, The Conjuring 4, it's breaking records, so what do we know?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's for patrons, you can stick around for your bonus features. And for non-patrons, we're going to cut it off here, but we're going to talk about something interesting. And I'm going to mention it right now to kind of be a tease. We're going to have a 3D movie 20 questions, which is fun. A little game where people, Jake and Jacob, I do the game movie and you try to guess the movie. And then we'll talk about 2025 movies that got delayed that are coming out in 2026 now. So if you're not a patron, you're not going to know what we're talking about there. And if you are a patron, stick around. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Before this podcast wraps up, I want to thank my super VIP patrons from Patreon. Thank you, MK Ultra, Alex Folk, Gravity Head Zero, and the Twitter 3D community. So I got one quick thing to talk about. We have a merch store.
Woohoo!
We got t-shirts, we got tote bags, we got magnets, we got stickers, we got a little bit of everything.
Woohoo!
At this merch store, 3dr2d.com/store, you'll find many original designs and affordable prices. That website again is 3dr2d.com/store.
Woohoo!
You can find 3D or 2D on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and more. Just look for 3D or 2D. Thank you for either watching or listening to this podcast. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.